Hi, in this video we will learn every point in the section how Fa Xian returned to China. This comprises 17 questions. Question 1. Dash began his journey back home from Bengal. The options are Fa Xian, Xuanzang, I King, Megasthenes. Your time to choose. And the answer is Fa Xian. So, Fa Xian began his journey back home from Bengal. Question 2. Fa Xian began his journey back home from Dash. The options are Magadha, Bengal, Taxila, Mathura. Your time to choose. And the answer is Bengal. So, Fa Xian began his journey back home from Bengal. Question 3. Fa Xian boarded a dash belonging to merchants. The options are horse cart, ship, boat, caravan. Your time to choose. And the answer is ship. So, Fa Xian boarded a ship belonging to merchants. Question 4. Fa Xian boarded a ship belonging to Dash. The options are merchants, Bimbisara, King Harshavardhana, sailors. Your time to choose. And the answer is merchants. So, Fa Xian boarded a ship belonging to merchants. Question 5. The ship boarded by Fa Xian travelled for Dash when it was caught in a storm. The options are 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. Your time to choose. And the answer is 2 days. So, the ship boarded by Fa Xian travelled for 2 days when it was caught in a storm. Next question 6. The ship boarded by Fa Xian travelled for 2 days when it was caught in Dash. The options are a tornado, a tsunami, a storm, a war. Your time to choose. And the answer is a storm. So, the ship boarded by Fa Xian travelled for 2 days when it was caught in a storm. Question 7. The merchants began Dash so as to lighten the load and save the ship from sinking. The options are praying to the Buddha, sailing faster, throwing horses overboard, throwing their merchandise overboard. Your time to choose. And the answer is throwing their merchandise overboard. So, the merchants began throwing their merchandise overboard so as to lighten the load and save the ship from sinking. Question 8. The merchants began throwing their merchandise overboard so as to dash and save the ship from sinking. The options are repent for their sins, sacrifice them to the sea god, lighten the load, all of these. Your time to choose. And the answer is lighten the load. So, the merchants began throwing their merchandise overboard so as to lighten the load and save the ship from sinking. Question 9. The merchants began throwing their merchandise overboard so as to lighten the load and dash. The options are save the ship from sinking, sail faster, fulfill their promise to the Buddha, save the books carried by Fa Xian. Your time to choose. And the answer is save the ship from sinking. So, the merchants began throwing their merchandise overboard so as to lighten the load and save the ship from sinking. Question 10. Fa Xian threw his dash but clung to his books and the statues of the Buddha that he had collected. The options are clothes, meager personal belongings, horses, gold. Your time to choose. And the answer is meager personal belongings. So, Fa Xian threw his meager personal belongings but clung to his books and the statues of the Buddha that he had collected. Next question 11. Fa Xian threw his meager personal belongings but clung to his dash that he had collected. The options are books, statues of the Buddha, A and B, 20 horses. Your time to choose. And the answer is A and B. So, Fa Xian threw his meager personal belongings but clung to his books and statues of the Buddha that he had collected. Question 12. The storm subsided after dash. The options are 10 days, 13 days, 15 days, a month. Your time to choose. And the answer is 13 days. So, the storm subsided after 13 days. Question 13. Fa Xian's ship took dash to reach Java. The options are a month, 3 months, more than 60 days, more than 90 days. Your time to choose. And the answer is more than 90 days. So, Fa Xian ship took more than 90 days to reach Java. Question 14. Fa Xian ship took more than 90 days to reach dash. The options are Singapore, Java, Manila, Hanoi. Your time to choose. And the answer is Java. So, Fa Xian ship took more than 90 days to reach Java. Question 15. Fa Xian halted for dash in Java. The options are 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. Your time to choose. And the answer is 5 months. So, Fa Xian halted for 5 months in Java. Next question, 16. After 5 months in Java, Fa Xian boarded dash that took him to China. The options are another merchant ship, a caravan, a warship, another boat. Your time to choose. And the answer is another merchant ship. So, after 5 months in Java, Fa Xian boarded another merchant ship that took him to China. Last question, 17. After 5 months in Java, Fa Xian boarded another merchant ship that took him to dash. The options are Vietnam, Philippines, China, Japan. Your time to choose. And the answer is China. So, after 5 months in Java, Fa Xian boarded another merchant ship that took him to China. Okay, so in this video, we learnt every point in the section how Fa Xian returned to China. In the next video, we will learn every point in the section Nalanda, a unique center of Buddhist learning. I'll see you there.